Hey, so in this video, I've got three things for you that will basically help you to skyrock your dojo or to get to whatever goal you want to get to right now. So let's start with the first thing, to be honest, and it's probably even the most important one. So I've gotten the first one here, the most important one first. Sorry, I'll say it like this. So I'm not doing the YouTube retention strategy here. So I hope I still get you to stick to the end. Anyways, the first one is basically that you basically have to kill parts of yourself. May sound extreme, but let me explain. So I only mean this psychologically. I don't mean like cut your legs off because you have to kill parts of yourself. No, no, no. It's only psychologically. Like you have to basically get weird of characteristics of you, of habits of yours, of whatever, and then like you have to kill your current self and you have to grow into a new identity, so to speak. The reason for that is because we don't achieve goals, we achieve characters that over a long enough period of time can achieve the goal. So if you want to hit, if you're currently at 10K per month with your dojo and you want to hit 50K per month, um, what you basically have to do is you have to grow into the person that can hit 50K per month, and then you just need to stay in that person basically for a long enough period of time. You don't know for how long. It could be 3 months, it could be 3 years, it could be 30 years, it could be 3 days, or is a little unrealistic, as well as 30 years might be a little unrealistic. But the universe basically decides when you get what you deserve to get when you have been in the new characteristic for long enough. Now, this will be a really painful process to do, psychologically speaking. Of course, it will not be physically painful. That's pretty obvious. But yeah, just like grow into a new identity and then just stay in that for long enough. Sounds easier than it is, but truly, once you become good at it, you can basically realize that you can become anything you ever want in your life. Um, an example, for example, let's say you're at 10K per month right now and you're always staying up super late at nights, or you're always a little bit sleep deprived. It's a really simple example here. And you know, for you to hit 50K per month, you have to fix your sleep. Just fix your sleep over a long enough period of time, and you'll get there. No, that's just a really micro example because, of course, your sleep is not gonna determine completely how well you're going to do with your dojo, but it's gonna be a big part. That's a story for another day. We're not gonna talk about sleep in this video. Um, Anyways, let's get to the second point of this video. You have to basically make everything your fault, even if it isn't your fault. Example, it's raining outside, it's still your fault that it's raining outside. Because, well, you could have worked harder in the past and you could be sitting right now on the beach somewhere and enjoy the sun. And you didn't work hard enough in the past, so you have to deal with the rain now, but the rain is completely your fault. Same as if a student doesn't sign up for your dojo, you could have done your sales process better. You could have practiced sales more, for example, and you could have signed this person up. So the reason you're probably thinking right now, no, I'm not gonna do this. This sounds insane, but why not? Like, what is speaking against it? The only thing you're gonna get if you make everything your fault is that you're gonna get more control over your life. So you have the ability. So you basically get more the ability to create the reality you want to create. Because let's say you always say, it's not my fault, it's their fault. Well, like, how do you think you're gonna achieve anything? Make everything your fault, even if you know it isn't your fault. Truly, it's one of the best things you can do to grow your dojo. Anyways, last thing in this video is the third point, and it's basically that you want to remove your ego from your dojo. I know you might think, well, no, well, I'm gonna click off now. That's super obvious. Trust me, just stick with me for a second. So you want to have like this Chinese wall between your ego and basically your dojo. So, for example, let's say something personal is happening. Your wife, your husband, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever identity they're in, I don't know. I don't care, to be honest. But whoever breaks up with you, for example, in a partnership, right? Um, when they break up with you, of course, you're gonna feel sad, and that's normal, right? But let's say, for example, your business partner stops working with you, or something like COVID comes again, and you have to shut down your dojo. In this scenario, you basically don't want to get emotional, and you basically just want to stay focused and be like, all right, this is happening now, but I can't do anything about it. Also, there's like a dog barking right now somewhere here, so I hope you can still hear me properly. Anyways, so basically, when your business partner quits you, you have to, like, you can't just sit there and cry. You have to look for solutions. On the other, yeah, of course, I mean, we can argue here that if your girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up, that you should not sit there and cry, but it's more, quote unquote, normal, or whatever you want to call it, there to cry then, and it's more, you're more allowed to show emotions then, rather than when, for example, your business partner quits or your business goes down the drain. You basically, in everything you do in your business, you have to leave your emotions at home or at the door, whatever you want to call it. I know the someone breaks up with your example is a little extreme, but it's you can use this on a micro scale as well. So just to recap, the three things to Skyrock your dojo: kill your current self and grow into a new identity. So because we don't achieve goals, we achieve identities, new characteristics that can achieve the goal. Secondly, make everything your fault. Example: it's raining outside, it's still your fault. So you can take even more control over your life and basically can easier create the reality you want to be in. Thirdly, remove your ego from your dojo in any kind of way, whether that will be on the micro or on the macro level. Just remove it completely. With that being said, if you want more students for your dojo, click the first link in the description and subscribe, leave a like. I love you. Take care.